Welcome, welcome, and hello, my beautiful Virgos. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of December the 8th to the 14th. Let's see what your download message is and your all-over energy. Let it go and go with the flow. Okay, your tarot messages. Let's see what we have here for your tarot messages. What you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through this week. Coming in the first row, you have the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Two of Cups, and followed then in turn by the Three of Wands. In your focus part of the reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Empress, and you have the Five of Cups. In the challenge position, you have the Four of Cups, followed by that Three of Swords, and coming in with the King of Cups. Messages from Spirit and your guides. You have the Six of Cups, you have the card of the Five of Wands, and you have the King of Pentacles. Final outcome of the week, you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Page of Swords, and you have the Ten of Swords. Okay. So letting it go and going with the flow is what the energy and the download message is this week. Not getting stressed out, not allowing yourself to get caught up in other people's drama, and just breathing. Okay, take yourself to center. If you have to do more meditative work, or you just have to shut the door to be on your own, that can all help you with this. So you'll get through this, okay? So just go with the flow. There could be changes that you have to adapt and navigate through. Now, your life and your career card is cultivation, and it says you are in the growth phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. So stay on course. Don't deviate your direction you're going in. Stay determined. Do your due diligence, and pay attention to the details. Do your work. You're going to find that things will work out for you. I think this is going to be a week where everything is sort of routine for you, and you are creating something here. And it takes time, but you are cultivating something towards your success. Coming in next, you have the Three of Wands, you have the Two of Cups, and you have the Two of Swords. So you're waiting for your ship to come in. You've done great work up to thus far, and you're waiting for more return to come in for your hard work and effort. But in order for that to happen, you have to keep cultivating. You have to keep planting new seeds. You have to keep going on to the next phase, the next project, the next job, that you have to do at your place of employment, or whatever this goal is you're working towards, and you will see that come in. But it's all about you doing the work and being consistent with that. The Two of Cups is possibly partnership in love or business, being able to communicate well with somebody. They may be on a different level than you, or thinking differently than you. Not everybody has to agree. You can agree to disagree, but I think negotiating, communicating is very important. This could be a very good creative connection, one that is secure. You guys will come to an understanding with a situation and be able to work with it. The Two of Pentacles, yes, juggling your time. Maybe you need to be more mindful of your time schedules and things like that. This is a card that says you could also be juggling your money, moving it around from one bank account to another, maybe robbing from Peter to give to Paul at this time of year. There could be two choices, two decisions, two offers, two options that are presenting themselves on the table of life for you. Consider them very carefully. Pay attention to the details. Think about long-term longevity and what will bring you to your greater good. Coming in next with your career and money card, this is your focus part of the reading. You've got the butterfly, and it says sudden change, frivolous spending, short-term loan. Your career could involve the arts, movement, temporary jobs, and fun at work. I do think you're going to have the freedom to go towards your goals right now. The butterfly is that card of metamorphosis and coming from a situation not so beautiful and going out into a new beginning, having the freedom of flight and beauty. So there's going to be something that's going to happen suddenly, and be mindful, because you might be spending too much money right now and not you're feeling the freedom that, oh, I can do this. But at the end of the day, you may find it difficult to make your financial commitments. So be mindful of your spending. You could be getting involved in the arts, theater, anything like that at this time of year. Your movement is a forward movement. Okay, you're not falling back. Things are going to work out, and you're going to do something that you like to do. Maybe you're going to be getting involved in some form of arts for the Christmas season. Now, the Five of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands comes in. You're worried. Some of you are worried that, things aren't going to work out, or you're thinking about the past and reminiscing about it and thinking about, the what ifs, the how comes, what could have I changed, yada, yada, yada. But this card says, don't lose yourself in that. Wipe up the spilt milk. It's history. It's done and done. All we can do is learn from the experience and keep moving forward. But think about the prize at the end of the day here, because there are more coming in. You've got the Empress. She's all about planting her seed. She's the ultimate mother energy, the feminine. She's out there. She's creating fertility. There could be somebody in your family that may actually be making an announcement of a new birth, a child coming into the family fold. But this is giving birth to your dreams as well, your goals. And this is you understanding that Rome wasn't built in a day, and that everything has a gestation period. It takes time, but you are in the process of dreaming big and doing the work towards that. Ace of Wands could be that wonderful opportunity that presents itself. It could be that energy that says, get ready for something new. Okay, this is a turning point in some of your lives, and you're going to be making some big and bold decisions, but you have to go after them and take action. Okay, take the motion, go after it. There are circumstances leading to you achieving these goals if you do that. Don't hold back. This is your time, okay? This is your time to do that. Don't be afraid to go after a new goal, something new here. Coming in the center position, help, hurdle, or challenge, you do have a beautiful card, and it says diplomat, and it does have those beautiful galaxy. It's a galaxy jar, and it says your talents, gifts, and areas of unrealized potential. With your uncanny ability to form connections and human relationships, you serve as a bridge between worlds. Wow. So I think you're connecting, partnering up with somebody, discussing the possibility of doing something new and wanting to just launch out into that direction. You have that ability of good communication and dealing with people on, doing the PR work, right? Okay, coming in with the King of Cups. Ooh, beautiful. Three of Swords and the Four of Cups. The King of Cups is somebody who's going to step forward and help you with a situation. Maybe you dealt with some great disappointment, heartache, grieving, and he's been there, done it, has the metal to prove it, and he's very compassionate, understanding, loving, and giving. He does that off the cuff. This is somebody who's going to step forward to help counsel and guide you through probably a situation here. But you have to let go of your constraints, let go of the notion that things aren't going to work out, because this is a card of not being able to see the forest for the trees. You're keeping yourself boxed in. You've got tunnel vision. You're only concentrating on the losses and not what you have to gain. This is you feeling you're missing out on an opportunity, but mark my words, keep your eyes open. There's something coming in that might be different than you ever thought or imagined you would want to go ahead and put your efforts into, but you need to do that. So, messages from Spirit and our guides, it says, give up the previous plan. Release old patterns. Embrace change. Clear the way for renewal. Yes. Heal through this situation. Stop worrying that things aren't going to work out. Let go of the past and thinking things aren't going to happen here. Okay? This is the card that says they will. So, let go of those notions, right? Okay. So, it says, clear the way for a renewal. Okay, something new's coming in here. You've already been given that opportunity with the Ace of Wands now. You are the butterfly, okay? There's a sudden change possibly in your career, and you're cultivating that now if you take that opportunity. Let's see what you have with that. The King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Somebody might be bringing you that message from your past that you knew. Maybe it's an old colleague or someone that you knew in the past. They may surface and say, hey, there's this opportunity. This is reconnection. This is a card also that says it's time for you to laugh about the past and move on with the future, and get down to business here to be happy and move forward. You could be also entertaining children, which will make you bring out the inner child in yourself. But I think you're reconnecting with somebody either from a distance, or you are going to see them in person. They're going to reconnect. The King of Pentacles is everything's going to work out, right? Lands on his feet, comes up smelling like a rose no matter what. He is the Midas touch king. He's very astute in business. He's very educated. He has a high standing in community, and he's worked his way to that level. You could be dealing with banks and institutions like that, government, anything like that. But I do think that you're going to find that if these doors of opportunity present themselves, go through them with a positive mindset, okay? Because you have the ability to land on your feet very well. The Five of Wands, struggling. The card of competition, push, feeling backed up against the wall. Don't get involved in other people's drama. They drag you in and suck you into their problems. They need to own them. This is a card that says pick and choose your battles wisely. Coming in at the end of the week, which is your angel card number, you've been given the 4 5s. 5555. I always smile when I see this number because it is my life number. And believe it or not, 555 is the niche my late husband is buried in, and it's amazing. But it is a card of change, and I always are the number of change, and it is a very good number, and it refers to, in this deck, compassion, love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental health shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and your inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person, a better version of yourself. But this is a card that says you can do this, okay? You've got the Midas touch. You're going to land on your feet. Stop worrying. Remove yourself from that energy level, okay? Think about things and pay attention to things, because there's several unexpected developments that can enter your life and impact how you feel. Go after your new goals. Coming in at the end here with that, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Page of Swords, and you have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's the end of hard times. You're on your feet now. You're heading in a new direction. You're back in the game. So this is a card that says that you have dealt with these problems. You have felt the disappointments. You have felt the failures. But now you're on your feet moving forward, and this is going to bring you to your greater good here. Now, with that comes in the Page of Swords. Now, another messenger, all about coming in with a message for you. This is going to get your creative juices flowing, also your curiosity. This is a new opportunity. Again, they bring us messages to do with things and opportunities and information that's imperative for us. This is a card that says you're not going to be walking on eggshells anymore. You're able to go forward with this information. You may have heard this sort of offhanded or third party, and maybe you didn't like how it was abruptly delivered to you. Don't attack the messenger. Just take that message. It's important. It could be a message of negotiations and push-pull energy. It could be a message that you're going to receive something here. This is the card of the Six of Pentacles, give and take, card of generosity. You could be receiving time, effort, support, love, maybe even money unexpectedly, a windfall, an inheritance, a bonus, something unexpected. Now, because it's this time of year, you could also be the one that is initiating and giving to someone else less fortunate. Wow. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos, this is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Virgo.